Today we are sitting down with Rapids 2 goalkeeper Adam Beaudry. Adam, I just want to start with what a typical day in the life looks like of a 17-year-old goalkeeper for Rapids 2.
We train in the morning. We'll probably get there a little early, do some prehab activation. We normally have probably a lift afterwards. Then I normally drive home after I eat. I'm a big guy on practicing mental activities. Like I've been to a sports psychologist, and I really like to visualize either what I'm trying to work on. I have a notebook to write some notes down, meditate, and kind of just shut off from there. And then I normally do some school, and then go to bed nice and early so I can get some sleep.
How have you seen those mental exercises impact your play on the field?
When I was younger, I was actually getting injured because I was overplaying, and what I learned was you can train, but you can do it mentally, and with the visualization, it's kind of like a training. It was a good tool that I've learned. You don't have to train 4 or 5 hours a day. You can also use your head, and that's also a big thing in goalkeeping, and it's the mental aspect of it, and that I really like doing.
Have you felt any sort of change in pressure in terms of expectations now that you have started getting this recognition?
I wouldn't say a change of pressure, but it's almost a different role. With the position, you have to be a leader. You have to be able to command the back line, and I think those are things with this experience I've been able to kind of learn and try to take on, and I don't think it's a pressure, but it's more of a different role for me.
Speaking of a different role, a completely separate role is that of which you do with the youth national team. How did you first get involved into that pipeline?
I think it was a GA Cup game a year ago was when I first kind of like getting interested, I would say. And then I went to a camp after that. It was just a training camp, and felt it was a really good experience for me. And then I was luckily able to go to the Czech Republic after that, because I was able to get my first game in with them.
How did it feel? What did you take away from getting to represent your country on a stage like that at this age?
Yeah, it is. Like I said, take advantage of each opportunity was one of my goals. I think for me it was just being able to learn from everything, the good, the bad thing, and being able to take away all I can to progress as a player.
Here's another opportunity for LA, moving it on Beaudry, who made the save. Towards the back post, headed, and Beaudry stopped it. And Beaudry, as aggressive as can be, makes an incredible stop.
Okay, now I know you said your dad was a keeper, but is there someone who is either a role model for you or someone you molded your game after?
For me, I like to take little pieces from every goalie I like to watch. Like, you get to go turn on the TV to the Premier League, and you get to see a lot of different goalkeeping styles in that league, and I like to take away little aspects from each goalkeeper and try to just put it into my game, and that's just a joy for me to be able to go and watch different goalies and take away those little things.
As you get assimilated to this professional environment, what has it been like for you to be around these pros every day?
Well, obviously you get to see how they interact with each other, get to see them up close, how they train, how they prepare, how they recover, all these little things I think have been really good for me to kind of see up close and be able to take away. And like I said, just take everything in. I think that's a big thing for me, and trying to grab onto the things I like and maybe make them my own routine. And it's been really good to see up close how they act and how they train.
Okay, Adam, last question for you. 17 today. In a blank number of years, Adam Beaudry will be, and you fill in the blank.
Hopefully, I would say I want to obviously work through the ranks with the Rapids. I think for me it's just reach the highest level I can, and I think becoming the best goalkeeper I can too. And either if that's being able to play in MLS, hopefully going to Europe, I think is a big goal for me. And I think you got to focus on the day-to-day first. And I think right now my main goal is kind of working through the ranks with Rapids and becoming a successful goalkeeper here.
Yeah, we're excited to see where that takes you guys this year.
Yep.
Thank you so much for sitting down with us.
Thank you.